mornings. What's up, everybody? This is 2 bucks Bowman NBA Mixer Random Team number 9. It's the last box of the hobby product, ladies and gentlemen. Dice roll needs to be ace deuce or higher. And we're going to go 6 the easy way, guys. 6 times the easy way. Good luck, everybody. Thank you guys for the fill, as always. We have 2 extra spots, the NIL and the NIL men's and women's. Good luck. 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th and final. Azure on the bottom, Skeet up top. Good luck on your teams, guys. 6 times. 1. Oh. Sorry. Wrong list. Clear. There we go. 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th and final. Bang. Lakers on the bottom. Raptors are up top. What's up, group? How was your travel day, group? Do have a Superfractor autograph bounty, ladies and gentlemen. Any Superfractor autograph bounty, if you have that team and or NIL spot and we hit it, you get $475. If it does not hit right here, it will hit eventually. There's your spots. The Mavericks to Sandra. Hornets to Guap. Spurs to Skeet. Let's see something crazy here, guys. Yeah, let's do it. It's my last hobby box, so the next break we'll have a fresh one. Wolves not bad at all. Beringer flies out. You got Ant-Man as well. Su Cheng, if you are watching this live, we did oversell by 1. Guys, on a random team, I always recommend you take it in the store because when I manually update it, that's the kind of things that generally happens. Not mad at anybody, just kind of letting you guys know so you don't get mad at me. But Su Cheng, you were refunded. Rio TCW, you were refunded. Good luck, guys. No tree kicking today. Never heard of this competitive sport called tree kicking. I don't want to go pack by pack today. I'm too lazy to go pack by pack. Weekend was good, group. I was telling Corey, I was telling Angelo earlier. So Friday, after the live stream, I was down about $80. The whole live stream, I was up like $200. And then by the time it was done, I was down about $80. I went over to a regular craps table off camera, of course, because I don't have Mrs. Hammer on me and we can't live stream on a regular craps table. On the regular table, I hit the make 'em alls, which was great. It means I rolled 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 before Big Red showed. And I bet the most amount on it. I bet $10, $3 on the smalls, $3 on the talls, $4 on the make it alls. So total that paid $780 on a $10 bet, which was phenomenal. I needed that. Then I went on a little bit of a Baccarat run. So when DDC comes in, you'll hear me talking to him about it. I think I left Friday night. I think I left up about $1,000, $1,000 to about 1,100. Saturday, we practiced craps all day long. I practiced with a couple of friends. It was like a 5-hour practice session. It was really worth it, in my opinion, though. It was worth it for me. Then after, when Mrs. Hammer came home, I took her back to the plaza Saturday, very late night. Very late night. We went to the plaza. I think by the time I got there, I was like, we ate dinner. And yeah, I practiced. I practiced rolling. I practiced betting. Of course, I always practice. Kind of like a card counter, right? They got to practice. The same thing. But we went, we shot a couple of videos late night, you know, 1 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning. And then I was down, actually, Saturday night. I was down like 500, which was fine because I had made I was down in profit, and I made a couple of YouTube videos. And of course I let Mrs. Hammer play because she doesn't get to play much. And then right as I was leaving, I caught a couple of nice bubble craps rolls. So I literally was only down like maybe like $100, $150, something like that. Then as I was like walking out the door, I was like, oh, let me go play original Huff and Puff. I caught 3 fast bonuses on a $2, $3, and then a $5 bet. The $2 and $3 bets paid me like, you know, $80, whatever. Because the original Huff and Puff, for people that remember, is a very hard game. The $5 bet, I caught 3 mansions. And the mansions pay massive on the original Huff and Puff. Whew, that $5 paid like 600 something bucks. So that was the picture I took. So I ended up leaving Plaza like plus $250 on Saturday. And then yesterday, if you guys was watching the live stream, oh my God. Good luck, guys. Start with hobby. Ooh, I see some color here. Okay. Good luck. Yesterday I played craps. Can't wait more. Played some regular craps at Rio. I filmed it. I played for almost an hour and I was down about $180. True Gold does not have ink. Nemhard to 50. So I was only down like 200 yesterday. And then Purple of Trey Johnson to 199. And then I went live on my Instagram. And I basically just wanted, I've been slacking on paying attention to like the Instagram people. So I went live on Instagram. I started playing some slots. And from $100 in free play, it's on my Instagram right now for anybody that wants to watch it. From $100 in free play, I hit on a $2.50 bet. I hit a bonus that paid out like almost $300. This was like $20 in, mind you. So I hit that. After that, I finished my free play. I had like 240, 250 bucks. I did a couple of $5 spins. I hit a $1,000 orb. That bonus from a $5 bet paid me a little bit over 1,280 bucks. I walked away plus another 1,200 last night. Although it was a really good weekend. It made up Ace. It made up for that disaster last weekend that I inquired. Purple Reptilian of Bub to 199. Aqua X-Fractor of Isaiah Denise to 125. How was your guys' weekend? How did everybody else do? Who bet Spurs? I don't see DDC in the chat, so he might be suffering from too much adult beverage overs. Fleming. Caleb. And a speckle autograph of a Caden Lewis. I'll be dead honest with you. I don't know. I said it last week. I'll say it again. If you really want like an honest answer, I would say I'm like 54% Knicks, 46% Spurs. See, I don't want to sound ungrateful, Milla, and I don't want to sound like I'm throwing shade on you. I can't bet like a $5 bet that pays like $40. I cannot. Like for me, like it would for something like that, I would have bet like 10 to win 80. I can't do like a 5 to win like 40 or something like that. It feels insignificant to me. I don't want to sound like I'm that guy. I'm not. And I'm not shading you because that is an excellent win. I am not. Please make sure you know that. 8x your win. But if it's going to be an 8xer, like I got to have at least like 10, $20 on it, you know. Just to feel like I made it worth it, you know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. What do you guys think? Where are you at on that series? I mean, I hate to say it, like, I think the Knicks have the edge. Ever so slight edge. Yeah, I think, see, I think we're all on the same page. Yeah, exactly. That's why, like, I gotta give the edge to the Knicks. The question is does the rest of the Spurs team step up, you know? Because if Wemby guesses out again. Yeah, not throwing any shade against you, Miller. Please, you know me. That's not who I am as a person. I was just telling you from a personal standpoint. Like, I wish I could do that sometimes. Because, like, even like when I bet hockey, I don't know what the fuck I'm betting on. I kind of just tail everybody else over here when I bet it. So like when I tell everybody else, it's like, oh, PowerPoint goes this, do that, do this. I got $50 on this one. I got 100 on this one. I got, 30 on this one. I'm over there like, okay, well, if I bet $10 on this, it's gonna pay me, $80. I'm good, some shit like that, I'm like, that's good enough. Because I don't bet hockey. What's up, Sue? Good luck, guys. Jumbo. SNJ. Call Pete on the Reptilian. VJ Edgecombe. Purple Reptilian of Draymond. A blue X-Fractor of Kaelin Carroll to 150 on the blue X-Fractor. Derek Queen. I don't think you're in the minority being that deep on Wemby, you know. To be honest with you, I wish I got on the Wemby train a little bit earlier when everybody told me to kind of jump. A lot of people told me at least grab a few, and I just, like I said, I thought this was right during the deep vein thrombosis that he was going through last season. Risha Shade at 299. It was right when that was all happening. Jalen Lowe to 125 on the hardwood. And I thought prices would dip just a little bit more. And it's all good. It is what it is. That's my missed opportunity. My bigger question, blue paper of Obridge to 150. My bigger question is anybody in the chat actively selling Wemby? I'm just very curious if his market is liquid right now. Just curious. I have not checked eBay at all once this weekend. I have not checked Card Ladder once this weekend. So I'm just curious if his market is really, really liquid or if people are scared by the prices. Backer said the same thing. Well, he didn't say the exact same thing, but if he could stay healthy, you might not be wrong. I know it's molten, but is people actually buying is my real question. Like his market prices is going up, obviously, but I want to know if people are actually buying, like actively. Like if you list the Wemby silver right now, will somebody scoop it up at whatever the inflated prices is at the moment? Nice. Okay. Okay. Only reason the only reason I'm asking that question is obviously for, like, let's say somebody like Brunson, right? His market is, pretty much at an all-time high right now, but an all-time high of Brunson compared to an all-time high of Wemby, we're talking like a 3x difference, 2x difference. That was why. Like people are paying LeBron prices for Wemby. That was really my question at that point. Nice red rookie of Ace. Grace Knox. Harper refractor. Yellow Franz. Okay, cool. No, that's awesome. Purple True of Addison Deal. And a nice Harper on the Reptilian. No, and I'm not doubting Wemby would not have sold. I was just curious if he was very liquid at the prices was all. Grady. Lava of Grace Knox. Bridges to $4.99. Dylan Harper on the base is how we end it. Nothing monstrous there. You know, I'm not doubting anybody. I'm not doubting FOMO. What I'm doubting is just the pricing. You know what I mean? Like, okay, so for example, somebody look this up for me right now. I'll look it up in a few minutes if nobody does it. What was the last 2 or 3 sold Wemby PSA 10 silvers? Somebody tell me. Wemby PSA silver rookies. Prism. What was like the last 2 or 3 sold comps? I'm very curious. Someone can tell me that. I'm not doubting that it will. I mean, the market can't. I mean, Wemby's market can't sustain at the same price. I mean, you know, maybe he can. Maybe he's the exception to the rule. Maybe he can. And if there was one person that could do it, it's probably him. What's up, LJ? Okay, so let me put this in perspective for everybody listening to me. Okay, I could be a couple dollars off here, right? So at the peak of the market, this was about 5-6 years ago now. That was Bowman Mixer Random Team number 9. Take your 10s, guys. 10 starts a fresh hobby case. That was the break. Oh, let's do your Blez Online pack giveaways before I forget. No, so here's what I'm saying. Here's all I'm saying. 3,300 for a PSA 10 silver, honestly, is not that bad. I know that sounds a little bit cliche. What's up, Bosco? Well, like, so all I'm trying to say is, for example, Luka Doncic, right? I think during the peak of the pandemic, I don't remember what was his PSA silvers going for. What was his PSA silvers going for? During the peak, I don't remember. His base, like Zion's base, hit like 2K. I think Luca's base hit like base PSA 10 rookie hit like 2,200. I don't remember what his silver was doing. Was his silver doing like 4K? Good luck, guys. Free Blez Online pack. New Grails. Good luck. All right, there we go. Flight Path rookie. Out of tops 3, it's Fleming. So it's number to 49. Number to 49 of Fleming will be your Blez Online pack giveaway. Guys, make sure you guys use the code HAMMER. 20% off your next Blez Online pack. Let's give this away. Dice roll got to be ace, deuce, or higher. We're going 7 times. I hate that number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And the Raptors. Skeet, I think that was you. Yes. Goes to the Skeets. That was the break, guys. Thank you, everybody. Warm beer, go dice.